Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know it has been a very long time since my last update, but since then I got a new job and I have been working constantly as we've had a couple of shifts suddenly quit. So I've been taking in extra hours, but today I'm here with this. It's a lightning design. It's been forever since my last nail tutorial, and I've had tons of people ask me about this, so I want to have a place to direct them to, so here we go. What you're going to need for this, and to make my job a little easier, is I'm just going to use a black nail pop. And sorry if I sound any funny to you guys, I did just recently get my lip pierced, so if my talking is a bit odd, that would be why. So you're going to start off with a black nail, just for purposes that are making it easier for me. I'm just going to use a nail pop. You're going to need white acrylic paint with some water and black. Also, we're going to be working with a dark purple, a light purple, and just because I like the mix of blue and purple in this, we're going to be using an iridescent blue with a purple sheen. The tools you're going to need: nice thin brush, something you can very easily work with, nice and thin, a Q-tip, and an old makeup sponge, some water, and you're set to go. Alright? Okay, so after you either have painted your nail black, or if your nails are already black acrylic, perfect. We're going to start with our dark purple. So what you're going to do with the dark purple is you're going to dry brush. So if you don't know what dry brush is, once you have some paint out, take off as much as you can. So it looks something like this. You don't want a lot, just a bit, and then you're just going to touch kind of in the area where you want the light to start emerging from. I'm going to put mine in the middle. I know you can't see that very well, but I promise you, it's there. And then we're going to do the same thing with our purple, except this time we're going to use the makeup sponge. So all I have is this really old sponge. And I've just finished my own nails, about, I think it was yesterday, and I've had tons of people ask me about this. So, and you're going to keep this, so if you've done your purple from here to here, down the middle, you're going to keep this in the middle of that. And what you're doing is creating a lighter to darker fade in the very center of the nail. Or wherever you feel like having your lightning start appearing from. It doesn't need to be in any discernible shape or pattern. So it's black, dark purple, light purple, dark purple, black. And then we're going to be working with our acrylic paints. And you're also going to need for this part your very, very thin brush. Make sure you wet your brush, take out all the excess water, just to make sure it's got a nice thin line on it. Get some of your paint down into that water down there. You want this nice and thin. be able to do a squiggly line with it. So you don't want a bunch of polish at the tip like that. So if it does, just tap it off. And then starting where you want your lining to show up from. You just want to wiggle your brush. Just a little. And don't be afraid if it doesn't look perfect. I've never seen a perfect lightning strike in my entire life. So if your brush jumps up, let it. There you have your lightning. Now, make sure you rinse your brush off. Clean brushes are always good. Now we're going to use our iridescent blue, and we're just going to add just a touch, and I do mean just a touch, guys. You do not want a whole lot of this. This is just for accent color alone. That's what the Q-tip's for. I'm going to take just the barest amount, just a little bit. You don't want a ton. And just on certain parts. You don't want it all over. You just want to kind of accent the fact that there's some touches of blue here and there. And you can repeat that as necessary where you need it. I'm going to keep mine to the bigger parts. Like that. So it's not all blue, but it's not white either. And now we're going to take just a touch of the white and a bit of the black. Make light gray. Q-tips are perfect for storm clouds. And we're going to get a bit more of the black, mix that in, make darker gray, and then touch over, adding in different shades. Now you have storm clouds and lightning on your nails. Use whatever top coat you want to top coat it with. I use Rock by Sally Hansen. It is a air dry and light dry curable top coat. Stuff works like a dream. I love it so much, and it's really cheap. So for those of you working on a budget like I am, it's the perfect polish. So I do apologize for not being as active lately, but my schedule for my new work is all over the place. So I'm trying to do updates whenever possible, but I just have not had the time, guys. I'm sorry. Also, before I go, if you want to add just a bit of fun into these and make people really notice them at night, you can add in some glow-in-the-dark paint into your white and make parts of your lightning actually light up. So, and this stuff is very bright. It lasts forever. I've had this for a couple years now. Stuff works amazingly. So, and you can buy it at any craft store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any of those. I know Deco Art you can find online. So, if you guys want to see any other tutorials for nails that I can do, or you guys have any nail tutorials you guys want me to try, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.